Let's be honest, this image is literally darker than the movie was, and that's saying something. Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Inart's teaser photos for the Batman and Bruce Wayne from the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, or Matt Reeves Batman movie. So look, I just want to kind of show you the lie of the land, right? So I have ordered the rooted hair 2-pack Joker from Inart and also the sculpted, because I'm not a real big fan of rooted hair. However, the rooted hair on the prototype looked amazing, and I've seen the updated images and the rooted hair looks fantastic on that as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it turns out as good as that. So, but the thing is, like, the Dark Knight is, you know, my favorite trilogy, and the Dark Knight movie is arguably one of my favorite movies, so, or if not my favorite movie, so I was kind of leaning towards that anyway. And, you know, pair that with the prototype images and the video and stuff like that, yeah, that's a slam dunk, despite its kind of hefty price tag. Now, the Pennywise, I saw it and I went, yeah, I think the Hot Toys one is, you know, probably just as good. But then again, full disclosure, I'm not the biggest Pennywise fan. Yeah, I saw the movies, they were good, whatever, but like, it's not something that I looked carefully at. You know, I thought the Inart one was good, but at the same time, I was never going to order it anyway, so my opinion isn't really valid there, I feel. And the Gandalf, you know, I love Lord of the Rings and all, but I don't collect Lord of the Rings, but I didn't think the head sculpt was fully on point for that. I didn't look at that and go, wow, that's fantastic. I didn't think that was up at the same level as the Inart Joker. So like, that's gonna lie at a land. For me, Inart, I don't think they're going to be replacing Hot Toys anytime soon, but I do think they're going for a kind of a higher market price tag than Hot Toys are. I think they're going to be kind of, you know, whereas a Hot Toy is the kind of standard for a figure with a head sculpt. Now, not a DX is around $300. I do think that Inart are targeting the $500 and maybe using more premium paint applications and premium you know, materials and stuff like that. I think that's what they're going for, to go for like the best 6-scale representation of that character. So for me, I'm not going to go head first into the Inart, and thankfully they haven't really shown me anything that I'm super interested in, apart from obviously the Inart Joker, which I've gone ahead and ordered. But thankfully I wasn't. I'm saying thankfully because like these things are very expensive, but I'm not the biggest fan of Pennywise. I'm not the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings. I do like Lord of the Rings, but you get what I'm saying. Now, the Batman, on the other hand, while I still don't think it holds a candle to the Dark Knight, I still think it was a fantastic movie, and I really, really enjoyed it. But this image here, I see like a lot of people really excited about him, and maybe that's because they're really excited about, maybe they're massive Batman fans or particularly liked the Batman movie. But let's face it, you cannot see anything here really. You see a bare outline of the Batman and a bare outline of, is this Robert Pattinson or is it actually the figure? Who knows? You can't really tell anything from it. That's the point of this video here. Do I think it's going to be good? Yeah, I think it's going to be good, but I definitely would hold reserved judgment until I see multiple prototype images and maybe even a video. And I'm definitely not pre-ordering anything else from Inart until I get something in hand. Not a review, I want it actually in hand. So I'm going to wait until the Joker gets released. I'm going to get the rooted 2-pack in hand. I'm going to get the sculpted in hand, and you know, figure out which one is better and kind of take a good look and see if I'm happy with the price I paid before I'd even consider taking that risk again, because it is a risk. So these two photos here, the only thing that kind of this says to me is that they're doing this and they're doing probably a 2-pack, and I'd imagine this is going to be paywalled. I see them doing the 2-pack, and maybe you have to buy the 2-pack to get the Bruce Wayne, whereas you can maybe get a single pack Batman on its own or something like that. I mean, John from Queen Studios, I have seen him interviewed in some channels, and they did say that was one of the things they were looking at. Maybe there's going to be different options here. Maybe you're going to be able to get the Batman on its own, the Bruce Wayne on its own, or the you know, the 2-pack. What I see happening though is you have the option to get the Batman on its own, or maybe the 2-pack, or maybe one of these isn't available in single pack, something like that. That would probably make sense. So you can get the Batman or the Bruce Wayne. Now, ideally, it would make sense if they did single pack Batman, single pack Bruce Wayne, and then the 2-pack for the both of them. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see. So I can't really tell anything from these images really, apart from they're going to be doing them. This image obviously is a bit better lit, well, significantly better lit, and you can actually see what's going on. First thing I noticed was this here. This looks like a leather cape, maybe. I'm not sure what the material of the cape was supposed to be in the movie. It did look leatherish, so maybe they're going leather cape here. The chest piece looks good. I don't know if this is going to be removable. I know the Hot Toys one is. And I can't really tell too much here. This does look good. But I mean, if this, let's say they do this and this is a single pack and this costs $500, I think the Hot Toys wins out there. I mean, like, if you look at the Hot Toys, the Batman with the bat signal and that diorama base that you have the option to display it with the gargoyle, or you can display it with the steps for like the iceberg lounge that light up. So it's kind of modular, you have different options. Then you have an absolute abundance of accessories. You know, you've got the head sculpt with the messy hair. I think they're giving you the straight hair as well. You've got them with the cowl, different swap out mouthpieces. The head sculpt looks on point. You've got a bunch of different batarangs, the Joker card. There's a lot of the flight suit. I can't see Inart matching that amount of accessories, but maybe they're going for like the shrink ray type approach, where they're going for like the best version with premium materials, premium paint apps, stuff like that. Maybe that's what they're going for, less accessories and more realism. From, again, that's just from what I've picked up from their prototypes of their Pennywise and their Gandalf. I felt the Joker came with, you know, a good amount. Some wasn't like a massive amount of accessories, but I felt it came with everything I really wanted, apart from maybe the shotgun from the bank robber, the bank robber, the bank heist scene at the start of the Dark Knight. Don't think it actually comes with that. No, it doesn't come with that. But I felt it came with enough. But here, like, whereas if you look at the Hot Toys, the Batman, it comes with pretty much everything that you'd want it to come with. I can't really think off the top of my head, is there anything else I really wanted to come with? So if you're talking, I reckon this, my point is that this is probably going to be, if it's a single pack, priced in and around the same as the Hot Toys Batman with the bat signal. You know, maybe slightly cheaper or something like that. I'm leaning towards not getting it, because I think I'm going to reserve the Inart card for figures that I'm just like, you know, really like loved the source material, the Dark Knight, loved the character Heath Ledger's Joker, and that particular version of the Joker, you know, with the purple coat and obviously Heath Ledger, whatever. So for this, just to be clear, from what I can see, and there's only 2 images really. I mean, the last image, this tells you very little. You can't see any detail. It's just, it's a teaser essentially. And this here, you can see more. It does look good. It does look good, but I would definitely like to see more prototype images from different angles of the Bruce Wayne and of the Batman before I'd even consider. But I can tell you now, I don't think that's, I'm probably not going to get this, because simply, I really liked the movie, but I didn't love the movie, and I'm comfortable enough. I think Hot Toys knocked it out of the park, or hopefully will, with that Batman and bat signal with the base and everything. I just find it really hard to see what Inart are going to do to top that. Maybe the head sculpt's a bit better, maybe there's better materials, but that's something that I can definitely pass on for a character that, you know, from a movie that I really liked, but I didn't like love it in the same way that I loved The Dark Knight. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this. It definitely looks good, but I think I'm going to wait until Inart kind of give me something that I'm really passionate about before I would put my hand in my pocket again. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say really. Looking forward to seeing more prototype images, but there's only so much you can tell from these 2 teaser photos. That's essentially what they are. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Let me know if you're getting this or not, or you're getting further Hot Toys, or, you know, just leave a comment and let me know what you think of this piece. You can also follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's it. See you in the next one. That's the end of the video. Good luck.